Welcome to the channel, Gaming Army. I've got a couple of great skirmish drops coming your way today, and they feature the Hound hero known as the Grinner. Now, you're seeing this video on purpose because at the time of the posting of this video, the 2023 Big Beach Party is well underway. This is the event where PGI is giving away tons of free loot, including the opportunity for you to earn a free light hero mech. Now there's other phases coming where you can earn a medium hero mech, a heavy hero mech, and an assault hero mech. Choices of all of those. But the phase 1 section focuses on the lights, and well, I feel like I've got to bring you some information about light mechs to help you make informed choices with your free mech. And that brings us full circle, right back to the Hound Grinner, and what an amazing mech this is. Now, the current loadout I have in this mech goes like this. I have one large laser in the right arm, and that gives me some range for peeking and poking, 4 medium lasers for when I close in. It is ECM capable, which keeps me hidden on the battlefield, and my top speed is 125 kph. Now, this chassis is very versatile. You can change out those weapons loadouts and go more large lasers. You could go pulse lasers. You could go stealth armor if you need to. You can add jump jets. You can mix and match as you see fit. This is just how I like to play this particular mech. So far in this drop, we've done some damage to the enemy Ebonjag as we moved out to the left flank. So I'm out here with a couple of teammates for support. Most of the enemy team is looking the other way, and that gives us lots of opportunity to get some work done. Look at all of those mechs on the hillside not looking our way, although we do have some DACA looking our way in the form of this Annihilator, but he's being picked on from a couple different angles, so I want to keep him guessing as to where the next shot is coming from, and we can use our large laser to pick on things like, I don't know, an enemy Kodiak, and you see him spinning around looking, trying to figure out where he's getting shot from, causing some additional confusion, and that's allowing our teammates to push him from on high. Now we keep shooting and repositioning, but we do have to deal with this Fafnir because he is too dangerous to leave on the battlefield. Teammate gets the kill. We get a little chip damage in. There's our Annihilator friend. He's still down there, and he's not sure where to look or what to shoot, and that's okay. It allows us to get some damage done on him. Maybe we can poke out and do some more damage, and that's when the enemy linebacker starts pushing in. I don't know what he's thinking. He shouldn't be pushing this way. There's 3 of us and only 1 of you. Hello, Tori and Kato. Yes, I see you down there, and now I'm going to reposition again and get a different angle on him. I'm not sure if he understands how outnumbered he is right now. Open CT, that looks delicious. Urban Mech gets a shot on him, and now I will follow up as well. He is nice and orange CT, and that shot right there takes him out. It was not in the face, not a headshot, kiddo. That was through your center torso. And now we're going to move in to engage some more targets using our large laser and stealth capabilities to not only get some damage done on these units, but hopefully sow a little confusion and add to their frustration, especially things that are running ECM like that unit coming down off the hill. If we can light them up and at least let them know that they've been seen, it makes them second guess their movements. So we're going to keep pushing in here. We've got another unit that is pushing in the form of a Cicada, and he's got a friend, the Banshee. That Banshee needs to go. That is a lot of laser vomit on the battlefield, and he's looking at me. My left arm now is open. That's okay. He can have a left arm if that's what he really wants, because my large laser's in the right arm, and sure enough, there goes the left. But we're maneuvering around, getting some shots on. I've got a teammate adding fire support as well. And look at that. Now he is open center torso. Just need to bide our time to get a good shot in, trying to minimize the damage we take back. He's turning away. He knows he's in trouble. Get some more damage on him. Not quite enough to bring him down. he's managed to do some damage to my center torso as well. Oh, he keeps juking. He does not want to give me that center torso. Now I'm open center torso. Again, he's got me on firepower, but I've got him on sneakiness. I'm going to disengage so I can get a different angle. That's when I see this wounded cicada. We managed to pop through him for our second kill of the match, and now I'm going to circle around and come back on the Banshee from a different direction. One touch CT, and there we go. We get the kill shot. There's our third one of the match. Banshee gone, and now the score is 10-10. Things are getting serious. It's 2v2. And the search is on. And as I spin around here, I see low signal on my teammate. He's calling for help. So let's get up and over the ridgeline and see if we can add some fire support to our teammate. And as I push in, hopefully he's not taking too much damage, because it does take me a second to get over there and get engaged. He manages to chalk up a kill. It's 11-10. Last unit standing is right there, a Crusader with an open left leg, and he is outnumbered 2-1. Now I'm on station, and I want to focus that leg. Give me the good stuff. There we go. He's legged, and he's running LRMs to boot with no backup weapons. So he's going to sit this one out while I finish off his right leg for our fourth kill. So all in all, a very powerful mech, very maneuverable. And switching over to our end screen, we wind up with 4 kills, 7 assists, 746 damage done. Moving on to our next drop. This has us playing skirmish mode again, but this time on Hibernal Rift. And hopefully after that last match, you've kind of gotten an idea why I love the Grinner so much. It actually is a very tanky mech to boot for being a light mech, and you can get a lot of work done if you utilize it properly. It looks like we're going to be doing the rotato potato maneuver in this match. NASCAR has already started. I have a friendly Osiris with me. We've squirted out to the right-hand side to help move the enemy team along and look for stragglers like slow assault mechs. Yes, these are juicy ones to pick on because they are tail end Charlie and have been separated from their main force. So with just the two of them, they're getting a lot of harassing fire from us. Little Osiris is trailing some smoke there. We're going to reposition. We want to go at this smartly and limit the amount of return fire that we're taking. So I'm going to use some terrain for cover, employ that large laser again. That helps me do some poking and shenanigans at range. And since they're stuck there in the low ground, I've just got to figure out how I want to approach this. Again, limiting any kind of focused fire in return. Give them some time to look towards our main enemy forces, and sure enough, they've taken the bait. They're looking more towards the center of the map, not necessarily paying attention to us out here on the fringes. I'm going to go a little wider, use this terrain for cover, maybe even make it to that next giant clump of terrain to use as cover as well. And it looks like they don't want to stick around in this area, although I am getting some shots that look like a Gauss shot coming my way. I'm going to wait here a second, give him time to refocus on somebody else, and then we're going to go in again. And this is where I can do this all day long with this right arm large laser. I would really like to get into medium laser range, but I don't want to charge open ground just yet. So it looks like the enemy is definitely taking the bait. They've cleared out of Delta 4 altogether. They've completely swung the corner. So that's going to allow me to push in. I don't know if my Osiris is coming with me. Doesn't look like he is, but that's okay. I can get up here into the center, get some work done on the enemy units, and there's a light up on the hill above me. Maybe he is worth doubling back and laying some fire into... No, he's moved on wisely. Okay. Unfortunately, we aren't able to light up the enemy light. So we're going to continue with our original plan, which is to check these guys who moved out of Delta 4. And since they're going to give us this little ramp access, I might as well use it. And there we go. Lots of enemy targets. There's one to my right, same level. Looks like there's a couple down below me in the low ground. A couple more by that down drop ship. So now we get to just maneuver around, hopefully into their backs. And at this moment, it looks like, well, my light friend has returned. And we found a dire wolf. He's open center torso and not up against that rock as back as far as he thought he was. My teammate picks up the kill. going through rear CT, coming around left side. Let's get this pesky UAV out of the way so that we can go to work on the enemies that are down there. It looks like 2 of them down. Yes, we've got heavy metal and an Atlas. Atlas is not facing me. Heavy metal's not really facing me. They're looking at a teammate coming up through the low ground. Okay, well now the heavy metal's looking at me. But look at the damage that you're taking. Atlas goes down. Teammate picks up the kill on him. We're focusing this heavy metal. He's under pressure from a couple different angles here. He's open now, right torso. That is so juicy. Let me see if I can keep adding damage. I'm getting arm more than torso. Trying to thread that needle. And while I'm attempting this, just a quick reminder, if you're enjoying this content, make sure you give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you want to join the Sleepless Nights Gaming Army, be sure to click on the subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future content like this. Well, I didn't thread the needle. A teammate picked up the kill. That's okay. We'll take down this UAV, get it out of the way, and there is our next potential target, an Arctic cheetah with 2 open legs. That is super juicy. Ooh, but he's got some friends in the form of a Wolverine with jump jets. That might be a little bit more than what I was bargaining for. Get a shot in, and I'm going to back off here a little bit because here comes a Crusader. Now the Crusader also looks juicy. He's got an open center torso. Let me reposition here real quick because it looks like the Wolverine is got my number. He's expecting me to poke and peek the ridgeline, and he was prepared for it. So we'll come at it from a different angle. Crusader was looking the wrong way. Now he's facing me. But we get through his back anyway and pick up the kill. Now it's time to go after the Wolverine. I do have to be careful. Wolverines are notoriously tanky. He's got a lot of internal structure on that, even with that open center torso. Get a couple of shots on there. He's nice and orange, but not out of the fight just yet. He's going vertical with those jump jets up and over the top. Get some more damage on him. I've got to be careful. Something with tag out there in the distance, and we want this Wolverine. I'm really focused on him. His center torso is so cherry red. Can we get the... No! He manages to get us instead. Good for him. He took his time and lined that shot up perfectly. And guys, that is the Achilles heel on this light, as with most of the lights. If you're running an XL engine, watch those torsos. Once you lose one side torso in an inner sphere mech, you will lose the entire mech. So following along the rest of this drop with my teammates, they are down to hunting this last remaining enemy target, and the little flea has an open leg. If they're able to do some more damage to that leg, he will be almost stationary and an easy kill. And that's why you will hear everyone call out legs, legs, legs when it comes to light, fast-moving mechs, because if you take away their maneuverability, there's not much they can do. One of our remaining teammates appears to be an AFK through all of this. So riding along with our flea, he is on a definitive search and destroy mission looking for the enemy flea. A little flea-on-flea damage action going on. And he's fast. He's maneuverable. Where did... Oh, there he is. See, the low signal on our friendly flea is giving away the enemy flea's relative location, allowing the teammates to triangulate and move in as well. There he is, low ground. Boy, he is hard to see, and that is the advantage of fleas in dark colors. Sometimes are not the easiest things to spot on the battlefield because they're so small, especially if you're standing right next to them. You may not even see them out your cockpit window. And it looks like he's running 4 small lasers of some sort. Still has that leg intact. Still have a disconnect on our side. And they're swarming him, trying to get this last unit down. Come on, just need to sweep a leg. Sweep a leg, and he will be... There it is. And you see how his movement pretty much stopped right then and there. That's the maneuver you need to do on the lights. And now he's not quite so pesky because he can't run away. They're closing in on him. He's still making a fight of it. Good for you, enemy flea. One more touch on that right leg, and they should have this sewn up. One more. There it is. There's the kill shot, bringing this drop to a close. So switching over to the end screen on this one, we wind up with our solo kill, 5 assists, 646 damage done.